Hello, welcome back to Zero Escape 2 Virtue's Last Reward. This is so crazy. Wow. I still have this little bit here. I'm gonna get this. I don't know if we have the lock for this, the 5 minutes of life. That was supposed to be the thing, the other cure. There's the neostigmine and then the axolotl. Do we have this for him yet? I do not know, because we just got that for that. Okay. So I want to go do this, and then I'm gonna look at that next. Oh no! Trey. Well, then I stepped out of the AV room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Sigma-san, どうして?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge. Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
私、医務室に行きますね。
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
見ません。見る必要がないですから。
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray, or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say. Oh. And with that, she was gone. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Tenyoji.
Ambidex ゲーム第2ラウンドの結果を発表します。一同、画面にご注目ください。
Betray Clover. Oh. Hmm.
結果は以上のように確定しました。各自、バングルの数字をご確認ください。
なんじゃと？シグマさんの BP が9。ほら見ろ。こいつはこういうやつなんだよ。一体どういうつもりなんじゃ？四つ葉は投票していないのに裏切りを選ぶとは。
見損ないましたよ、シグマさん。あなたがそんな卑怯な真似をするとは思いませんでした。
So now we know K is us. He's me. There is nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Forget the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hands. Uh-oh. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
シグマさん、今のは何ですか？
血じゃな。傷口から溢れ出しておった。
しかし、どうして血が白いのです？
決まってるだろう。こいつは人間じゃないからだよ。
人間じゃない。
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
ではどうして体から白い液体が？
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
まるで説得力がありませんね。
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
いいえ、さすがにそれはないと思います。いくら記憶を失っていても、自分が人間かそうでないかぐらいはわかりますから。私は間違いなく前者の方です。
They probably just programmed you to think that.
とにかくこいつが危険な存在であることは明らかだ。みんなで取り押さえよう。
ええ、そうですね。
やむをえんな。四つ葉を裏切って BP は9になっておるし、一人で脱出されてはかなわんからな。
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
待て！させるか！
Let go. Let go of me. They got me. I was no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. Curses, you have to let me go. This is all some kind of mistake. A misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
陰謀で血液が白くなんのかよ。笑わせてくれるぜ。
そろそろ観念したらどうじゃ、シグマ。
Get off me. Let me go.
どうやらおとなしくなる気配はなさそうですね。仕方がありません。眠ってもらいましょう。
No. Don't. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Sopro was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they'd made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. So they cut off his hand for that. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, god. A scream crawled its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Just took his bracelet from him. Oh no. Is that all of them? Am I done? Did I get all the bad endings? Okay, 3, 2, 3, Theo, Yoji, Quark, Clover, Sigma, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 bad endings. 9 bad endings, okay. I don't know if I have this. I want to try it. I really still don't have that? Let's go do this. Hello, welcome back to Zero Escape 2 Virtue's Last Reward. So much information now. I do know that we got a lot of things in other paths. We got something K, something there, and then 10 Doji. We got to meet the actual man who is Zero, and we got a bomb password from him, which I think was this B Q Z D. It was R R G J, right? And then T X R. That's for the bomb. And another thing we got when K was milk. And now we did also learn that Dio, in his ending, he told us he is a Miradon. So is Dio the one that planted the bombs? Oh. Now we have to read a string of letters here. Decode the password using 198449351. You will have 6 chances to succeed. Fail, and the game is over. Okay, well, I'll write the number down. For a little bit. 9... 8... 8... Oh! Oh, 9. Okay. So 198 449351. Okay. Four, 9, 5, 3, 1, 9 numbers. Yeah. So, okay, is that it? 9, 3, 5, 1. Oh. Whoa. Read a big set of letters and use it to make a password, a code. There's just some weird puzzles in this game. You have 6 chances to succeed. Fail and the game is over. Okay. Well, I know what to do, but how do I do it? The code sheet won't be displayed when you input your answer, so it would be wise to solve it now. The key is 198449351. Oh! Is that what I have to do? Wait. Oh, I write the letter down right now. C O. Okay, don't write the number down, write the letter down. They're gonna take this away from you. I have to do it. Really? Okay, they could. I put a code in. It'll just be will it just be a keyboard then? And then I have the memo. So I get it now, and then I and I have to write it down here. C O M. Maybe it's computer or something. COM. Word. COM. Computer. COM. A compelled. Complete. 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 5, 4, ow. 9, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Completed, maybe. Completed. Yeah. Remember, the key is 198449351. Closing this window will take you to the input screen. What does this button do? Okay. Enter the letters and not the numbers. Completed. Oh, no, I did it. Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Completed? それって確かなの?
Yeah. I did exactly what you told me to do. And the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
そう。私は暗号表の文字列を正確に記憶しているわけじゃないから何とも言えないんだけど、あなたがそこまで強く言うなら多分そうなのね。
I'm definitely certain.
分かったわよ。でもコンプリーティッドって何かしら?
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
やつ? やつって誰よ? 通信機って何?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly, my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. This sure is a lot. This is just overwhelming. A lot of information across playthroughs. Not good. Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this. At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
ねえ、ちょっと聞いてる?
Yeah.
だったら質問に答えなさいよ。やつって一体誰なの? 通信機っていうのは何?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
まさかあなたがクレイドールズの一員だなんて言わないわよね。
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
まあ確かにそれもそうね。
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared.
こんなところにいたんだ。探したんだからね。
Really?
今みんな B 階の倉庫に集まってて、みんなっていうかルナとクォーク以外だけど。
どうして?
We've still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
知ってる。
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought you, Kay, and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
医務室で天明寺さんから聞いたの。それでどこにあるか教えてくれるって言うから天明寺さんに連れられて B 階の倉庫へ。
クォークのことはルナに任せることにしたのね。
うん、そう。そしたらそこにファイとケイとディオもいて、いきなりファイと天明寺さんとディオの3人が喧嘩を始めちゃったんだよ。
What?
なんでまた原因は何？
According to Clover, the last AV game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenyoji only had one BP, 5 chosen to betray it. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged into it.
でもそれってなんかおかしくない？ファイだって BP は1だったんだから正当防衛だと思うけど。
ああもういいからとにかく来てよ。今は K が必死になって仲裁に入ってるけど一人で3人を抑えるには限界が。
Okay, okay. Come on, Alice. Let's go.
ええ、了解よ。
All 4 of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even K, usually so calm and collected, was standing run straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
くだらないこと？これのどこがくだらないと言うんじゃ。こっちは命がかかっておるんじゃぞ。
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
わしを殺そうとした相手をどうやって信じろと言うんじゃ。
それはこっちも同じだ。何度も言うようだが、天明寺、お前はディオに投票権を委ねた。その時点で私の殺害を容認しているに等しい。
じゃからあの時はクオークのことで頭がいっぱいで。
そんなものは言い訳にはならん。大体お前は私が裏切りを選んだことについて糾弾してくるが、だったら何か私が協力を選ぶべきだったとでも言うのか。もしもそんなことをしていたら私はすでにこの世にはいないことになるんだぞ。
それはお互い様じゃろ。もしもディオが協力を選んでいたらと思うとゾッとするわい。
2人ともそろそろやめませんか。シグマさんが言った通り、今は仲違いしている時ではないでしょう。
お前が言うかね、そのセリフを。四つ葉を裏切って一人で脱出しようとしたくせに。
殺人未遂よりははるかにマシだと思います
が。だからあれは天明寺を救うためにだな。
Alright. So painful. Enough already. I roared with fury, and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Just madness. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
誰なのその犯人って。
もしかしてさっき言ってた？
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
やつとは一体何じゃ？
どういうことなのか、きちんと説明してください。
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
自供？
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
何を言い出すかと思えばやぶから棒に。この俺が犯人だとでも言うのか？
Yes, I do.
おいおい、人を疑うからにはそれなりの根拠があるんだろうな。
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
だからその根拠は何だって聞いてんだろうが。
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
フリーザソウル？なんだそれ。聞いたこともねえな。
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background, and how his younger brother had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 7815361988. Do a prime factor for the opposition of that, and you'll get 198449535 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
そんなバカな。
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch her every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
嘘だ!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
違う! そんなことはありえない。ブラザーは俺のことを信頼してくださっている。だからこそ俺はこの任務の遂行役として抜擢されたんだ。そもそも俺がクレイドールズのリーダーに選ばれたのだって。
Sorry, what was that?
だから俺がクレイドールズのリーダーに選ばれたのも。
I agree.
まさか。お前騙したのか?
Got him? Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen brother.
だったら今の話は何だったんだ? どうしてお前がそんなことを知ってる?
Don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired?
ふざけるな!
なあ、
Angry.
一体どういうことなんだ?
クレイドールズというのは何なんです?
Someone's angry. Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenyoji quickly explained to Phi and K about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
つまり爆弾を仕掛けたのはクレイドールズという組織のメンバーということですね。
で、今まさにそのことをディオが認めたと。
許せない。許せないわ。
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
殺してやる。殺してやる。殺してやる。
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
おっとっと。
Oh.
威勢のいい女は嫌いじゃねえが、そのぐらいにしておいた方が身のためだぜ。ババア。
なんですって？
Oh no.
俺が今持ってる装置、なんだかわからねえのか。
まさか起爆装置？
ご名答。じゃあこのスイッチを押したらどうなるかもわかるな。
この施設には少なくとも2つの半物質爆弾が仕掛けられている。それらが爆発するのね。
まあ2つじゃないけどな。
01の爆弾もどこかに設置されているのですね。
そう。それに加えてもう一つ。
4つもあるっていうの？
その通り。仕掛けた爆弾は全部で4つだ。03、02、01の他にももう一つある。ナンバー00の爆弾がな。
There are 4 bombs.
合計すると TNT 換算で4トン分の爆弾ってことになる。それが炸裂すりゃお前らは一貫の終わりだ。
It's really putting us
こ
in
の建
danger.
物のことを吹っ飛ばされ跡形もなく消え失せることになる。
Oh no, Dio.
それはお前とて同じじゃろうが。
ディオ、お前も死ぬことになるぞ。
元より覚悟の上だ。俺にはスペアもいるから問題はない。
スペアというのは先ほどシグマさんが言っていた
そう、クローンのことだ。
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
四つ葉、行くわよ。訓練の成果を見せてやりなさい。
わかった。
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
ふざけんじゃないわよ、この青二歳が！どりゃー！
She roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Yatsuba, 確保！
了解。シグマ、持ってて。
Uh-huh. Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest. It just hits me in the face. Yelling didn't do him any good. Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. Oh, the detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What? Mm,
何がおかしいのよ。
いやー、お前らの間抜けっぷりがあまりにも滑稽でな。
どういうこと？
今シグマが持ってる起爆装置、そいつはな、俺の体から1メートル以上離れると爆弾に向かってタイマーを作動させるよう命令を発信する仕組みになってるんだよ。誰かに奪われた場合のことを想定してそういう仕掛けが施されてるんだ。要するにアリスと四つ葉が余計なことをしてくれたおかげで爆弾は遠隔操作式から次元式へと変わったってことだ。したがってもはや起爆装置を破壊しても無駄ってことになる。爆弾に内蔵されたタイマーはすでに作動しちまってるからな。
Yikes. How long do we have?
30分後だよ。
30分。
たったの30分しかないというのか。
ご愁傷様。
どうすれば止められるんですか？
それは話したでしょ。まずはパスワードの入力装置が必要。次にその装置を爆弾に接続して緊急解除用のパスワードを入力すれば。
なあアリス、お前って何者なんだよ。どうしてそんなことを知ってる？
答える義理はないわ。それよりも入力装置がどこにあるのか教えなさい。
それこそ答える義理はないね。痛いバカ、やめろ、腕が折れる。
そりゃそうよ。折ろうとしてるんだもの。
頼む、やめてくれ。
入力装置のありかを教えたらね。
わかった、わかった、言うよ。コードの右のポケットの中だ。
四つ葉、調べて。
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes,
ダメ！何も入ってないよ！
もしかして嘘を教えたの？
嘘じゃねえって。もう一度ちゃんとよく調べてくれ。
待って、何かあるみたい。
Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill, like for medicine?
ねえ、何なのよ、
あ
これ。
は？よく見えねえな。もっと顔の前に近づけてくれよ。
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. Suddenly he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
しまった。
なんじゃ、何を飲んだんじゃ。
おそらく毒薬だ。
そんな。
私としたことがうかつだったわ。
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. Ugh. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What are you doing? Where's the input device?
うちの玄関に忘れてきた。
Don't screw with me.
わかった。そ それじゃあ会場用のパスワードだけでもいい。教えてくれ。
会場用のパスワード。ったくしつこいやつらだな。分かったよ。どっちにしろ入力装置がなけりゃどうにもなんねんだしな。教えてやろう。ただし一つだけだ。03のパスワードだけを教えてやる。その文字列は B K Z X C N K K R だ。
That's different. What about the other three? Different. He said something different. He didn't even seem to hear me. What he said is different from what it says in the text bar.
人類の未来の礎となるんだ。
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
新世界の光明、ブラザーに永遠に栄えあれ。
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. Oh no.
結局爆弾03のパスワードしかわからなかったね。どうするのこれから。
I don't know.
爆発まであと何分だ。
25分です。
それは確かな数字か。
ええ、実はディオさんからタイムリミットを聞いた時にバングルの時刻を確かめておいたのです。その時の表示がちょうど30分でした。
つまり次の第一扉が開くまでの残り時間と爆弾が爆発するまでの残り時間は同じというわけじゃな。
そうです。ところで現在の残り時間はというと。
Oh, so 25 minutes.
まずいわね。最悪の場合は白の扉の先へと逃げ込めばもしかしたらなんとかなるかもしれないって思ってたけど。
第一扉が開放されてから閉鎖されるまでには5分かかる。だから。
そう。
捜索を開始しよう。探さなければならないものは3つある。パスワードの入力装置と。
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
そうだ。
あとは03以外のパスワードも見つけ出さないと。
確かに。
Maybe Theo has a note or something.
待って。調べてみるわ。
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, and sat back on her heels, frustrated.
ダメ。何も持ってないみたい。
She looked pale.
ならばどこかに隠されていることを祈って探索するしかあるまい。天明寺、このことをルナに伝えておいてくれないか。
分かった。了解じゃ。
よし、それでは行こう。
Ugh.
各自健闘を祈る。3回。
We're the bomb squad. We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
カラードドアが開放されました。カラードドア閉鎖まで残り5分です。
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven? What the hell? I thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went away. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, without any lingering thoughts. Very dangerous bomb. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. We can't even get one. We don't even get the third bomb, even though we got the password. We just died. Ow. This is very dark. Oh, nothing. Bombs just blew up. Everyone's dead now. Okay. Well. What's next? Bye.